Hi Cancers, how are you? I'm so happy to see you. Hey, we are just going to check into your 777 portal messages, and within this ascension we're going to check out the 3 doors, the 3 frequencies within this big portal, the smaller portals of 77, 716, and 725 that all lead back to 77. And we're going to just look at these next couple weeks and just see what's really happening, what Jehovah wants to bring out for you. Lord, you have this stage within this Cancerian energy, and I am also a Cancer. Well, I'm a Cancer Gemini cusp, so whatever that means for you, friend. But look at us. Look at us. I love this so much. As I reflect on the energy that the Lord is sharing with me through you by way of me, what comes before this 10 of Cups? Because that's what I automatically thought at first. Was I'm ready for 10 of Cups because I've had 9 of Cups. I've had the victory over 9 of Cups. And that 11 of Cups, that Page of Cups is coming on in, right? So here's the stability of your overall self-love, Cancer, and I'm so proud of you because you have your king and your queen and your inner children, the boy and the girl, your masculine and your feminine, under this rainbow, the sign of the covenant, 111, your intuition, your chakra system, all of that hard work that you've done to clear out the shadows. That rainbow used to be black, gray, and white, and now it's all of these beautiful colors because you made the decision, 1, 2, 3, you made the decision to ascend on, and I'm so proud of you. If the rainbow is there, that also means that doves are there too. The innocence, the new, the ability to take in everything that's good because you don't know any different. But that's what we need to understand too, is that we know the difference. We know the duality. We understand every bad, negative, depolarizing energy and emotion because we went through it. And now we don't know it anymore because we don't allow it anymore. And when we do allow it, we have the strength and capabilities and the skills and the protection to move forward in the right direction. I love this so much. If this is the 10 of 3s, what comes before this 10 of 2s, 211, and this 10 of 1s, this 10 of wands and these 10 of swords, the worst is over, sweetheart. You've decided to change your behaviors. You've decided to work through the anxiety. You've decided to make decisions for yourself to move forward in the right direction because that 10 is overall there, the Wheel of Fortunes, right? Your king and your queens, which are positive polarities, and your negative polarities. And this is the overall balance, 2, 3, 4. The overall balance of all of it together. I love it so much. When the wheel is brought in, this 10, it's just one of those, the wheels, one of the moons, the 4 moons to the chariot, right? The 4 wheels of the body of Christ. Now, I love it so much because as we're sitting here and we're thinking about everything and this wheel moving, I love it because in Psalm 119, it brings in the calf and it brings in the palm. And it's the way that Jehovah's hand can come down and move you because you are attracting him by way of that Jesus energy, the hermit, which comes right before the wheel. And that hermit energy is the yod. And it's Jesus energy, that overall judge and lawyer, but the one who can work through you as within, so without, because of above and below. So when you accept Jesus, you're also accepting the Father, which is like a 2-for-1 deal. 3, 2, 1 we just saw there. So you can ascend and you can descend. You can ascend and you can descend. But they never told us in the Bible, and what was here to realize is that even when I'm ascending, I'm also descending. And here comes that next eye, the sign, the lovers, 715, 716, that whole 24-hour pre-shadow time. I'm ascending, but I'm also descending. And then here comes 725 in the post-shadow, okay? And I'm ascending and I'm still descending. But my overall current is the wheel. And there's so much ascension here to move forward in your own stability on the 5D. And when we have 5D stability, we're able to produce 3D stability. So your wish fulfillment will be coming true if it has not already, of happiness, love, pure joy, marriage. Your kingdom spouse is coming on in for you. It is so beautiful. I love it. 3 of Pentacles there in the negative. It's like it doesn't matter what happens anymore because you know how to face it. It's never something that's going to hinder you from stopping to work with yourself. It's never going to keep you back in the one place, because if that 3 of Pentacles, 2 by 2 is coming around, that 5 of Pentacles, and you're like, no, I'm not going to stop myself ever again. I'm not going to limit myself because that's the father of lives. That's that Capricorn devil energy. And I no longer operate like that because I am Cancer. I'm the Tropic of Cancer because I've risen above 444. We have the duality here of Adam and Eve. And when Adam and Eve came to earth, the serpent was already there. They were already in the Tropic of Capricorn because of the flesh that they were born into, honey. Our true inner being is our truest reflection in God's eyes. And we are trafficked here on earth in this flesh scientific test tube, which is also just our water. And so when our water can be manipulated, it's not because we're manipulating it. We are allowing it to manipulate us. That moon is now here, 511. The moon is continuing to ebb and flow, ebb and flow. And all that does is just bring the balance, right? Well, what happens if the tide goes in too much and doesn't come back? So what would that do to our body? What would that do to our inner being, our rainbow? Beautiful ascension progress that you have made. And I really hope that you take the opportunity to continue moving forward so your ebb and flow can continue to balance you. The duality of knowing good and bad. Let's see what this one is here. 7 of Pentacles. Well, I love this. Let's talk about this for really quick. You're still ascending, even if it's negative. It just hasn't been accepted yet. It has not been able to be accepted yet. However, on the back side of that, it's going to be a 6 of Pentacles. And then on the front side of that, again, it's going to be an 8 of Pentacles. So you're really afraid to see your true potential. You were once afraid, I should say. If this was in the positive, you would be afraid. But now that you're feeling this on the inside, it's like, I'm not afraid of anything on the outside either. 611 we just saw. This 7 of Pentacles here also brings in that major arcana of the Chariot. The body of Christ, the house of communication, how to hold this energy. Psalm 119 is the het, the fence, the way that the energy is sturdily carried and held. And that's beautiful because that's everything that's protecting your temple, your nations, your kings and queens on the inside here, honey. When this 7 of Pentacles is a negative, I really see this as ascension. The wheel's moving, right? So then that 8 of Pentacles is coming in and you're going to see everything that you could have and should have invested beforehand, but you were never able to because it had to happen this way for a reason. Everything is happening the way that it was supposed to happen, okay? This 8 of Pentacles is going to come in and then that 10 is already here. So that 10 of Pentacles is already projected out way back here. But look what's just on the inside. It is still yours. It is still something that needs to be acknowledged and accepted. And when we don't acknowledge it and don't accept it, that means that the tide is in too much. But when we accept it, we're able to produce the tide back out until new awarenesses come in and we have to 7-11 continue that ebb and the flow. I love it so much. Let's see. 4 of Wands here. Shut up. I love it. I love it so much. So what's happening is that you were at one point fearful of earning your security and your stability because you never felt worthy. You never felt deserving. You never felt as if it was good enough for you or something that was for you. This is very much generational as well. These fears, these mindsets, these disbelieving beliefs of I'm not worthy and I'm not good enough and I'm just going to focus over here by myself because no one else is wanting to invest with me. But you weren't willing to invest with yourself. And as soon as you decided to make that movement forward, everything was restored for you. And if you have not yet, then here's your damn sign, honey, because everything that was lost will be found and returned to its rightful owner, as he so says, which means this: security and stability. And honey, this is the Tropic of Cancer. You're able to rise above and be your true self. And even look at there, the feminine and the masculine, the emperor and the empress within that divine Hierophant. I love it so much. Let's see. Hierophant also is just 2 of these. Beautiful. Page of Swords, that inner children. I love that so much. Last card here, Jehovah, the Hermit. He wants to come and turn your wheel, baby, and it's all here for you, for this true love to come in for you and loving yourself first as well. And that 6 of Cups, see, coming home to yourself 2 by 2, that's 8 of Cups in between there, honey. Just walking away from the emotional pain. Whether it's 3D or 5D, it's not serving you and it's holding you back from this. 6 of Cups there and 2 of Cups. Shut up. There's that 8 of Cups right there and the Hanged Man. Look at all this suffering that you're doing in your cups, honey. And how are these cups supposed to be sitting up in the right posture for the Lord to overfill them for you to produce this? I love this. 6 plus 2 is 8, 18 cups. That's the moon right there over and over. That's allowing your suffering to happen. And the moon is also 18, which is 9. 9/11 was just there. 9 cups right here. You can love yourself, sweetheart, and you absolutely know that opportunity, the Strength and the Fool. There's that 11 and that Empress card. Shut up. I love it. We're going to end this with a love and light message. Cancer, you are learning so much about yourself, and it's almost as if you're not even going to believe the abundance that he's going to give you as you continue to work through the suffering. It's not like you're afraid of it anymore. It's just, okay, what's next? And it's kind of overwhelming. It's really rocking your water a bit, but only if you allow it, okay? That one here, he says. Commit to a spirit of excellence. Look at, didn't we talk about the dove? See, I love it. Whatever you do, do well. Ecclesiastes 9:10. 9 in the wheel. Shut up, Lord. Oh, Cancer, I love you. Wounds into light. Mwah.